What's going on, man?
Yo, 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 what up, killer?
Hey, how you doing?
Another day, another dollar, as they say.
Hey, the other day we were super hyped, and today, I guess those carbs hit it right now. Nah, but once again, we're back with another episode of Let's Talk About It, guys. Thank you for joining, listening. Whether you're doing cardio, whether it's just your afternoon listening or nightly listen, we appreciate you. Um, if you can, like, comment, subscribe, we would greatly appreciate that. Today, our episode, we will be having as we call, repeat offender join us here on the panel, talking about. I think this is our second person that we have I call it their promotion debut, like a pro debut, like a promotion debut. Talking about their new show. This space shouldn't be a stranger to any of you guys. She's a winner, so we will be bringing her on. If you guys haven't read the title or the description, you should know that we're bringing on Callie.
What's up?
What's
Hey,
going
what
on?
up, killer?
Isn't it weird that we were on a podcast almost a year ago now? It's been a whole year almost.
Wow.
Right
Time
after the
flies
Yorton.
when you're having fun, right?
Yeah.
You were on did we bring you on for the coaching series, or was it for the post Yorton?
Post Yorton, like we just talked about Yorton. That was it. That was like the first time I've ever even talked to you guys. And then now here we are again.
It was, and now we got so much more to talk about.
I
Look at
know.
that.
Yes, sir.
I think that's the amazing thing about this podcast, how we meet people virtually. Heck, I think you and Jamal just met in person.
Yeah.
I never formally met you in person, but it's amazing how we get connected through the podcast, and then it just continues to grow and grow and grow. So, I mean, that's the amazing thing. But now we're over here about to help you promote this show that we got coming up. So, can you tell people what the name of your show is, the date of it, and where is it located?
So we have the Muscle Massacre Classic. It's like spooky themed because it's like the weekend before Halloween. So like everything is like themed around that. It's October 25th here in Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay, Omaha.
Yeah.
That's where Bud Crawford's from.
There's not a whole lot to do here, but the show will be good enough to want to come. Don't worry. Yeah, Omaha's. Yeah. It's
Gotcha. I'm about to say, so for the show, we like to get into the details. If you don't want to release any of the details on certain things, just say, we're gonna save that.
Okay.
But the one thing that I noticed about the OCB this year and last year, they have been stepping their games up with medals and awards. So do you have like some Halloween themed awards, like ghost medals or something like that?
So, I should have like brought some stuff down here. Darn it. Yeah. Well,
Showing already.
Yeah, I have so much stuff to show. Dang it. So the medals are super.
Where is it at? Is it downstairs?
It's not. It would take me some digging.
Okay.
Well, send us pictures so we could put it inside of the clips after this. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll do that. The medals are super cool. They're custom with the logo. This is like one of the logos. I have another one too. And the medals look like that. I have axes for the pro card winners with like skulls engraved in them. So it's like it's pretty cool axe. So the pro cards will get that. We have tactical bags that are red, and then I'm gonna have the show's patches on those. I got all my favorite partnerships to sponsor it too. So like lots of supplements that will be given out, like full totes of supplements to the pro card winners: Flavor Gain, cream of rice, twisted dough, protein cookie dough, tiaras that are red for the women that win. Yeah, so a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. And the goodie bags, I don't know. I'm like big on making every single athlete feel really special. So not just the winners. Like, yeah, I want to spoil the winners even more, but the goodie bags are equally as good. Like, I'm going all out on these goodie bags. They even get a full-size creatine container in every single goodie bag. On top of
creatine is banned by the OCB now, right?
No, it's not. I was like, don't even say that. No.
All right. So just listening to you talk and explain everything. So my first question, I got 2 questions. So the first question is red your favorite color? Because you're saying like everything is pretty much red. So is red your favorite color?
The spooky, like red, I don't know. I guess orange and purple are more like Halloween-y, but I don't know. I just, because the logo has like blood and stuff. So it's like, I just went with red.
Okay. So now let's just take us back to why you wanted to promote and who's your mentor while you're going through this process. I know a little bit of the backstory, but just let the people know why you decided to promote and who's been your mentor along the way.
Yeah. So I'd say 2 years ago at this point, I just felt this like calling almost to it. I remember going to the Kansas City show where I won my pro card, and I turned to my husband that weekend and I was like, honestly, babe, like I think I should do this one day. Like I think I should put on a show. And he was like, honestly, I could really see you doing well at that. And so I just kind of left it. I was just like, oh, I feel like this could be something that I could move into, but I didn't know how that works or whatever. And I never like voiced it to anyone. And then before Yorton, after Colorado last year, so like right where we are right now, a year ago, I was approached and was offered the Nebraska show. And I was like, what? Like the odds of that just like landing in my lap when I literally had never voiced it to anyone. I was like, okay, that's like a God thing. So I'm just going to say yes. I didn't even think twice. I was just like, yep. So I had no idea what it entailed. I didn't know the financial commitment. I didn't know nothing. And I was just like, yes. And thank God for my mentor, Tunisia, because she is, I think, one of the best promoters in the entire federation. I really do. She is so like servant-hearted. She cares about her people deeply. She runs really good shows. She takes care of everyone. She makes every athlete feel so special. And that's exactly the type of promoter I aspire to be. So she's been a huge, huge help with getting all of this together with me.
I was actually thinking about that question before we came on, because I was just like drawing the correlations. I'm a big analogy person. So you know how they always say like coaches have like a lineage of a tree, like the Bill Belichick tree, and then the coaches underneath him. So I think it's almost like promoting too. I think every good promoter, like I could tell by the way that you're doing your show, you learn from someone great, right? You learn from someone good who showed you the ropes that like, hey, this is how you do this for athletes. Or I think we kind of saw that result with kind of how Jamal talked so, gleamingly about Tunisia last week, about how many people she gets to come out to Colorado.
Yeah.
Like that's not by mistake. And I think more promoters need to realize, like, when people show up to your show, it's not a mistake. Like, granted, we have some smaller shows and we have bigger shows, and you can't help who shows up. But those promoters who really get those big numbers, they either have a really good spot of the year or they're just a really great promoter.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that just is a testament to Callie, because me and Callie been talking back and forth and all year. And she had mentioned Tunisia to me. I'm like, I don't know who that is. She's like, no, she's such an awesome, great person. She was like, yeah, you have to meet her. I was like, well, hey, I'm gonna come out to Colorado and see what this Tunisia person is all about. And I'm glad I went out there. So you are lucky to have her in your corner, for sure, because like you said, she definitely cares about the athletes for sure.
Yeah. And cares about me, like the way she's been available to me. She's super helpful. Any questions I have, like, because I just got thrown in, like you don't know anything. And I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? So thanks to her, like I would be literally nowhere without her, really. So, yeah.
So I know you said you were thrown into promotion, but we always talk about, usually when it comes to the sport, people be like, oh, I'm trying to the people who don't know, they say, hey man, I'm trying to go in and win some money. I'm trying to get some money. And we're like, you don't get money from competing, right? But you also have to have a passion or find a passion off the stage to kind of give back. Like I think me and Jamal both found coaching. We both pose coach, we both, competitive coach. And then, some people move into promotion and you do it all. So how do you manage doing all of those things without sacrificing yourself while you're prepping?
That's a great question. To say my plate is full is an understatement for sure. I think for me, definitely the last 2 years I've felt this, but I feel way more fulfilled in other areas of the sport than I do when I'm personally on stage. So I feel way different when I'm watching my athlete on that stage than I do when I step. And so if I can feel what I feel watching my girls compete, I can only imagine what I'm going to feel on this show day, especially as like the first time, and seeing how many people show up, and like that's going to be a really, really proud moment for me, to be honest. And I think that will give me a lot of fulfillment, knowing that like, okay, this is like so much bigger than just me, and I don't need to compete. And when to me, like I feel better doing the other things. So that's kind of pretty telling for me anyway.
I was about to say it might be less anxiety, but then I was think like, nah, it's probably even more on show. Like when you're hosting a show.
Me, it's like I'm supposed to take care of all of these people. Like that's so much harder than just myself. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think we all have that sentiment. I think once you reach a certain level of success in this little circle that we're in, like us competing really isn't a big deal, but seeing our clients step on stage, for the first time, and that just brings so much joy to our hearts. And like, I'd be cheering loud and proud for my clients. Like when I'm on stage, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to be off stage now. Like, whatever.
It's definitely like a completely different feeling.
Absolutely. So you're actively competing, and to me, I think those are some of the best promoters when somebody is actively competing because they're still in tune with the actual competitors and athletes.
Yes.
So what have you learned?
Yes.
What not to do and what to do being an active competitor preparing to promote this show here in October?
Yes, I feel like I have like that edge because I'm an athlete, I coach athletes, and now I'm putting on a show. So it's like I have all angles to look from. So like when I'm competing, I literally have a note in my phone, like what to do, what not to do at shows. I've like been calculating all year because I've gone to a lot of shows. And so like when I'm competing, okay, what did I like and I didn't like? Noting those. When I go to my athlete shows, okay, what went well? What do I need to make sure I prioritize? What is actually important to the athlete? And I always ask my athletes, hey, what did you really like about the show? What did you wish was different? And so I'm constantly getting that feedback from everyone so that I can make sure those things are like priorities on my list for my own. It's been really helpful, actually. I'm glad I'm in the spot that I am. In that sense.
Absolutely. I was telling Eric about Tanisia's show where she has like the quote unquote pose down where all the athletes come on stage at one time.
Yeah.
It may seem so small, but to the athletes, that's something so big because they're all on stage and they get that minute to themselves just to do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know where she got that from, but kudos to her because I think she has something special during that little segment to make every athlete feel special no matter what.
Yes.
So I don't know if you're going to do that at your show, but I definitely think you should.
I know.
I was about to say there's a show that does I wouldn't be opposed to. I forgot who does it. It's an NPC IFBB show. Because usually in like NPC shows they take all the overall winners and take a picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then there's one show, I think it's Detroit, that does a pose down with all the winners from each category.
That's
I would love to see the Yorton do something like that. Granted,
yeah.
shameless plug. Like the women finish the day before, they come to the male show. The winners come to the male show, and then at the end, there's a big pose down of all the males. I think Florida Pro did something like that too. So I don't want to bite too much and give them credit too. Florida Pro did something like that too. And oh yeah, they definitely did that, and then they gave best in show at the end of the show. But I would have loved to see more shows do that just to build the camaraderie. Because like we said, it was a time where well, you won last year, but if you were to win the year we won, we still wouldn't have met you because it was a 2-day show.
Yeah.
But for us all to be on stage together, take a picture, pose, and I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all don't blow it too bad overnight. Maybe. Yeah. So some people may, but they better stay covered up when they come out there. But I think Jamal asked a great question about, you know, what to do and what not to do. And you also have the angle of, like you said, you have direct access to athletes. I think that's the lost art that most promoters have. They just make decisions as to, hey, what do you guys want? What do you guys want to see? Like you even have athletes underneath you. Like if I threw on a show, hypothetically, what would you guys want in a goodie bag, or what would you guys want backstage? And they'll tell you that. Like I'm pretty sure Jamal would say, hey, go get me have Subway delivered cookies and I'll be good. You know, some people, I would say, hey, I want 7-Eleven cookies. That's what I want backstage. But I think you have an amazing angle, and I feel like your show is going to be amazing. But we're going to shift gears because, of course, there is a show that's 5.4. Well, from the date that
5.
this airs,
5.2, I think it's like 5 weeks, 2 days, or something like that.
So from the day that this airs, it's let's just say 5 weeks.
Right.
What is your mindset going into that? Like you took a little bit of time off, and then you came out and got a win right out the gate. So what is your mindset for the next 5 weeks?
My mindset.
Does the show go on the back burner for 5 weeks, or?
No, I strategically did everything where like all the work is done. Now it's just like I don't even have anything left to do. Now it's just like planning the actual like flow of things, but everything's done. So I purposely did that so that I could focus. I mean, this stretch of time was really difficult for me last year. I mean, 6 weeks is hard to hold a physique, you know, especially for me. So I think I have to mentally lock in much further than I have. And I knew that, and coach knew that, and we knew we weren't bringing our best for Colorado, but that wasn't the goal. The goal is Yorton. So it's like, let's get your feet wet. Let's have fun. Let's build some confidence and then improve from there and go in with a bang. I think at the beginning of the season and up until recently, like I was feeling a lot of like pressure toward Yorton. I know Jamal and I have talked about that. But I really let that go somehow. And I'm not stressed out as I was with that. And I know everybody's watching, and I know people want, you know, you to come back and do it again and again and again. And I think I was adding that pressure to myself that I like had to. But yeah, my goal is like, I just want to go compete against the best. That's why I love the Yorton, is because I know that the best will be there. And do my best. And if it's good enough to win, if it's not, that's okay too. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to go out with a bang.
Okay. And you're a little cocky something too. She was like, yeah, I walked into Colorado knowing it wasn't my best, but I still won and won. Jesus.
I'm about to say let's stay there though, because a lot of people try to call that a warm-up, which by no means is not a warm-up, because you definitely didn't bring a warm-up body. My coach said something very similar to me at Presidential. Of course, I got second place. I didn't, you know, get first, but I think there's a certain type of acceptance as an athlete that you have to know that you're going into a show less than 100%.
Yeah.
and you're okay with whatever comes from it, right? Because especially you, like for me, like I know Jamal asked me the pressure question a lot, like what's the pressure for presidential? What's the pressure? And it's just like, I never won this show before. I didn't do it last year. I want to win, right? I think everyone's goal is to win when they show up to a show.
Right.
But knowing that we came in at less than 100%, you have to be okay with whatever the outcome is.
Right.
So when you went into that show and your coach was just like, hey, we're not digging all the way, we're not putting the Yorton package on this stage. How long did it take for you to say, all right, I trust you, we're going to go with it?
Yeah. No, I trust him immediately. Like I didn't even second guess it because I knew that like if I brought my best, I can't hold that. I cannot hold that for 6 weeks. So I knew that it's actually encouraging to me because I won. I think it's like, okay, I'm only gonna get better. So that gives me like another step up. You know what I'm saying? So if that was good enough to win, then it makes me feel like, okay, well, if I bring it 10 times harder, then hopefully that's good enough to win, you know?
All right. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a second, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you knew you was coming into Colorado not being 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say things didn't go your way, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would that affect you going into the Yorton? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I just got knocked off.
Yeah.
Now I got 5 weeks to the Yorton. What do we do now, coach?
Yeah. I think that would have thrown me off for sure. I do. I don't think it would, because the goal of the show was like a confidence booster thing of like, get on stage again. You haven't been on stage in a year. Like go get on stage again. So if I were to lose, I think I would be a little doubtful in myself. Or it would make me dig that much harder. I don't know.
Right. It's kind of hard to say because of course it didn't happen. So
I can answer this question. I can answer this question honestly.
Okay.
I think what my mindset was when me and my coach realized like what happened and what transpired. Like, and then once I talked to judges, like I had first place votes in finals, so I didn't have enough, right? But I had first place votes. So I guess mentally, when me and my coach talked, we were just like, hey, like you haven't been on stage in about 2 years. You knocked the rust off, and you're not 100% was still good enough for second and some first place votes.
Right.
So now it's like, hey, these next 6 weeks or 7 weeks isn't going to be easy. Let's go ahead and dig and let's go ahead and find out what you're really made of. And I think that's what, like, kind of how you was just like, winning gave you confidence. I think losing almost gave me confidence to know that, hey, I still have a, world champion or a good physique. I just have to bring it harder in the next few weeks.
Yeah. I like that perspective. Yeah.
Absolutely. I guess my last question, gearing up towards the Yorton would be, you said there's no pressure, which I don't believe you, but we'll stick with that. There's no pressure on you. What are your expectations going into the Yorton? Since you don't have no pressure on you, just what are your expectations?
Oh, my expectations. That's a good question. My expectation is I want to be confident on that stage, knowing that this is my best. And if it's not good enough to win, I can deal with that. I think if I feel that the judging is fair and I do not win, then I think I would be totally okay with that because I'm not a sore loser. Like if you're better than me, you're better than me. That's fine.
Right.
But if I don't think it's fair, then I think that would be a different question or a different outcome. But I would hope that it would be, obviously. So yeah, I think my expectation is really dig these next 5 weeks, really give this my all, keep my heart posture in the right spot, keep my attitude right, stay humble and work hard and show up and hope for the best.
Okay.
All right. So I don't know if we're going to believe that you're an avid listener and you know about this segment that we have coming up. So this is our last segment, guys. So this is rapid fire. You have no chance to think. You have to scream the first thing that comes to your head because we got 5 things that we all have to say. Okay.
Okay.
So I always make this up and in honor of the OCB Muscle Massacre Classic, which is around Halloween. We're going to rattle off our top 5. We got a draft. If someone takes your answer, you cannot use that answer. Top 5 Halloween candy.
Oh, okay. Oh,
She's
right
like,
now?
oh, that's easy. That's easy.
Okay.
All right. So you go first, and then Jamal will be second. I'll go third.
Okay. Candy corn.
Reese cups.
Snickers.
The caramel apple suckers.
Kit Kat.
Twix.
Skittles.
Gummy Lifesavers.
M&M's.
Sour Patch Kids.
Shit. Fuck. Freak.
You
You said what? Oh, he said freak. I said, I don't know about that.
Jesus.
You lost.
I did. Swedish Fish. I don't know.
Haribo gummy bears.
Twix.
I already said Twix. You can't have it.
Oh, you already said that?
Oh, I got 2 in my head. Jesus.
I wasn't even listening. Gummy worms.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, that's one and the same. Okay, this is the last one, right? This is 5?
Yeah. She said she thought of one now. I got one for y'all. It's a hood classic.
The dang on jelly bean strawberries. I don't know.
I thought they only come out during Easter.
Nah, they on the shows right now. I seen them earlier.
Okay, my bad. I was about to say dots because I only see dots around, but I'm going with the vanilla Tootsie Roll. For some reason, the blue Tootsie Roll, she never had the vanilla Tootsie Roll. That is crazy to me.
No, I never had that.
She like, what is that?
She led with candy corn.
Yeah, I love candy corn. Everybody hates on candy corn. I love it. Okay, my last one is Milk Duds.
Milk Duds. That is an amazing choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's an honorable mention. The Milk Duds.
Great.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for
For sure.
participating in our draft, our top 5. This is always something fun because we just see what people can think of on the go, and I mean that was good. So, can you please tell people where to find you, where to find your show, and also say that date again, so we could go ahead and make sure that you get a lot of registration.
Yeah, please, yes. So you can find me on Instagram. My personal one is at Callie Fournier. And my show Insta is at OCB Muscle Massacre Classic. So give that a follow. The date is October 25th of 2025 here in Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha, pavement, Omaha. Let's go, baby. Omaha. Yeah.
And on that note, we want to definitely thank our sponsors, Chulaware. She is actually a title sponsor at the Yorton Cup this year. So go shake her hand, take some pictures. Most likely me and Jamal will hopefully go visit her booth. But if you need any trunks, shorts, flip-flops, robes, even that Pac-Man outfit y'all saw me flexing in the other day, go grab it from chulaware.com. But until next time, y'all, thank you, Callie. But we are out. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.